Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. We drove through the night. Now we're here in Flagstaff, Arizona. We decided on a whim yesterday, with a couple extra days off that I found out I had at work, we're heading to the Grand Canyon. It's early February in northern Arizona, and we're gonna hit the trail. Here's the next overlook as we work our way down the South Kaibab. Pretty awesome views here too. We're 2.5 miles in or so, but finally we're getting some afternoon sun. It's warming up the whole canyon. We have just a little bit of a cold wind that's helping to keep things comfortable, but it is just perfect hiking weather out here. And this is in the middle of the beginning of February. There's no people. It's a perfect time to be out. Couldn't ask for a better time. So this is Skeleton Point. We drop another 1,500 feet or something. We get onto that other mesa, we go across that, we drop again, another mesa, and then again, and then I think we're at the Colorado River. Lots of switchbacks. So we're just approaching a point called Tip-Off. We just came off of the Skeleton Point, descended about another 1,000 feet. We're going to work our way along this ridge line over here to our east until we get to the Tip-Off point. Then we go down another 1,500 feet, and then we get to the Colorado River. And we can finally get some first views of the Colorado just behind me off this overlook. It's a lot bigger than I remember. It's a nice looking river. So we're almost to the end of our descent. Starting at 6,700, almost to 2,200. We have the Bright Angel suspension bridge right behind me. We just do a short jaunt at the bottom of the canyon on the north side of the river, and then we're to our campsite. We're almost done. It has been a slog. We're almost done. This is pretty great. So we finally found our camping spot, literally right on the Bright Angel Creek at the very bottom of the Grand Canyon. This is a little creek that flows directly into the Colorado River, maybe a quarter mile downstream. And it's a beautiful area. We're just surrounded by steep canyon walls, and this little creek wanders and continues north to the North Rim. So that means if you had more time, there's just endless opportunities for different things to go see and explore. But for tonight, we're here. We're in the Bright Angel Campground, and we're gonna go check out Phantom Ranch, which is just up the river a little bit, and then hopefully go check out the bottom of the Colorado River. I'm assuming they probably don't take cards. Mrs. Vicky's sea salt at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Good.
How was the first day on trail?
It was great. We started at 6,800 feet at the start of the South Kaibab Trail. And now we are on the beautiful Bright Angel Creek, as you can see behind me, at the Bright Angel Campground at 2,100 feet. So literally the entire day today was downhill. We're gonna pay for it. Every single step I was taking downhill the whole time, I'm thinking, I have to go back up this. But that'll be a tomorrow problem. So for now, we get to enjoy an excellent meal, read some books, listen to the Bright Angel Creek behind us, and enjoy the mountain views. He's got a big set of chompers. He thought you had an apple or something. I wish I had an apple for you, buddy. Yeah. I know. Oh, you're a big boy, aren't you? Yeah, hi. Day one of the Grand Canyon coming down the South Kaibab is officially finished. We got into camp. We had some hot cocoa. We had dinner. We got to relax on the Bright Angel Creek. It was an awesome evening. Very nice and relaxing. We went down, we got to check out the Colorado River too, and it's just beautiful, especially the sunset coming through the canyon. All of the changing colors along the giant rock walls, like just made for an absolutely beautiful array of colors. This is a really, really cool area. But for now, we're in our tent, we're gonna read, relax, get warm, and surprisingly, I thought it was gonna be freezing. It's actually pretty comfortable out. It's probably in the mid-40s right now, and it doesn't even feel like we're winter camping, so I'm pleasantly surprised down here at the base of the Grand Canyon. I think we're going to sleep pretty good tonight. It's the morning of day 2 here in the Grand Canyon. Oh, a cold night overnight. Probably got into the teens, although nothing froze, but it got chilly. Around like 2, 3 in the morning. We're definitely winter camping, but tolerable with the winter gear that we have. It was a beautiful way to wake up, hearing the sounds of the creek. We've got a whole camp of mules that they use every day to bring supplies down here to Phantom Ranch, just right across the river. And then we had a couple of ravens scoping things out this morning too, so lots of life all around us. But a really nice morning. We have the sun slowly starting to come into the canyon. All our gear is packed up, and we're officially ready to hit the trail. So from Bright Angel Campground, today we're headed back up onto one of the main mesas, a little bit west of here. And our goal today is to make it into the Indian Gardens Campground. From there, we're gonna drop our gear. We're gonna do some side hikes to finish off the afternoon. We're just reaching the suspension bridge. This is called Silver Bridge, which takes us to the Bright Angel Trail. So we're officially leaving Bright Angel Campground after coming down on the South Kaibab. We're going to take this trail back to the south end of the Colorado River, and then from there we begin our long ascent up to Indian Gardens Campground. Ought to be a good time. That was one of the more fun suspension bridges we've been on. We're gonna go hike to the end of Plateau Point. We're adding about 3 miles round trip at the end of today. The reason we're doing this is throughout this trip, we've ran into multiple rangers that have recommended this hike. They say it's one of the best places in the park to go check out the sunset. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go hoof it about 1.5 miles to the end of this mesa that overlooks the Colorado River right in the heart of the Grand Canyon. Watch the sunset, come on back. The other really cool thing about this whole time too has been where we're camping tonight, and then throughout the whole time we've been out here in the Grand Canyon, there's essentially no one here. And we were talking with the ranger that's at this campsite where we're staying tonight, and he said this is the best month to be here. If you're willing to put up with cold, February, there's no crowds, no people. We have the entire campground all to ourselves. Complete silence, tranquility, just peacefulness. And it only happens in February, because the next thing he said was this place is a zoo as soon as March rolls around, and it stays that way for the rest of the year. So if you're willing to put up with a little bit of cold, you can have the Grand Canyon all to yourself. So we just got to the end of Plateau Point, and I don't even know if there's really words that can do this place justice. What an exceptional day. Beautiful hike all the way up from the Colorado River to where we are now in the Indian Springs Campground. Gorgeous views throughout the whole day. Got into camp. We're expecting it to get pretty cold tonight. It's probably at least going to be in the low teens, maybe single digits. But we're also camping 2,500 feet higher than we were the night before. So we've pulled out all the stops to make sure we stay warm tonight. And then tomorrow, a long hike up to the South Rim. So far, so good. We just finished packing up all of our stuff. We're gonna quick refill our waters in the creek. And then we have a short 4.5 miles out of here. However, we gain about 3,500 feet in elevation. It's 8 o'clock now, so we're hoping to be out by the rim by noon. So here we go. Well, we're probably about 1 mile from the very top of the South Rim, and we have hit ice. Consistent glazed ice the whole time. So it is officially time to crack open the micro spikes and polish this guy off. And that is where you wear micro spikes. We're almost at the top. Let's go. The last 20 feet.
You look like you're happy to be up.
Yeah, it's pretty nice up here on the rim. We haven't seen it in a while. That completes that. The temperatures are actually pretty nice up here. It's a lot warmer than I was expecting. I thought it was going to be kind of miserable and cold, but not bad. That completes it. South Kaibab to Phantom. Phantom up the Colorado to Indian Gardens. Indian Gardens back to the South Rim. 3 excellent days. That's a big hole in the ground.